Okay, we finally got the stream. Wait, it's not working on my end. Oh my god. No, okay, it's working, it's working. Finally got the stream working. Good. Good old YouTube. Setting my streams to be private instead of public for no apparent reason. Gotta love it. Hello, Tolf. Timid Jr., Dire Tiger, Nebulous, Scrubbish, Astral Murray, Mr. Bee's Knees. What's up? Goop de Boop Whoop. I love that name. Stas Snizny Zini. I know how to pronounce things. Hello, Darth Shadowcat, Nate, Corporal Will. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that name. No, I am. It's Zyrolite. Mr. Benno. Alright, so let's get back into this. Moosefish, how's it going? So yeah, I had a little bit of trouble actually starting the stream, so you guys probably don't even know what I'm doing. I accomplished a whole lot in that time. So what I'm doing is I'm building a game of chance called Shut the Box. It's a dice game where you roll 2 dice and you have to flip tiles over. And once you flip all the tiles over, you win. But, you know, mostly you have like a 1 in 10 chance. 10%? Yeah, you have like around a 10% chance of winning. But that's if you play perfectly. So, let's see, how, I'm gonna build it out of polygons. At least to start off. And then I'm gonna figure out the logic later. So, ordinarily it's like a tile game where you actually have to flip tiles over. And, you know, I could build it without any logic and just, you know, force players to roll a dice with a hammer or something. But then that would be like, I'd have to trust the player that if they actually won or not. Which is, you know, exactly like the actual game is built. Like, it's a physical thing with dice that you roll and tiles that you flip. And if you play, like, solo, you know, you could obviously cheat just by flipping all the tiles over. But then where's the fun in that? But typically it's a game that you play, like, you gamble with your friends and, you know, if they're drunk enough to think that they can win all the time, then it's their own fault. But I'm gonna build this digital. It's gonna be a digital version, so it's like it's gonna check your dice, so you can't cheat. And that's the goal for me today, is just to build like my first mini game with the new logic parts. Because I don't know if you guys saw my recent video. Not a whole lot of people saw it. I don't blame them, it wasn't that exciting. But I talked about how I want to build, like, Mario Party minigames in Scrap Mechanic. Wait, is the fan build stream today or tomorrow, Durf? It's probably tomorrow. I started too late today, so... And, you know, I don't know if you can hear in my voice, I'm actually, like, tired and possibly getting sick. So I decided I'll just hold that off until tomorrow. Alright. We need stuff. What do we need? Yeah, that seems good enough, I guess. Can I fit? If I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, I can't fit. Okay, I can't fit. I'll just have to fit them all in here. Oh, the color doesn't match. Wonder why that is. It looks good enough when you paint it brown. Okay, so normally this will be numbers 1 through 9. And then, you know, I should probably build like a better looking display than this. I don't know. I might change it. I'm not exactly happy with that. Hello, Maya. So yeah, and then so you roll a couple of dice, which I'm gonna have to put some more ASCII blocks here for some dice. I have no idea what number the dice is. It's probably after these chess pieces. Yeah, okay. Let's just connect this like that, so I don't have to do that again. Okay, so you roll a couple of dice. The basic rules of this game are you roll a couple of dice, and then whatever value has, like the dice have, either on one die or both the dice, you can flip those tiles. So I'm also going to need some indicator lights to tell the player which dice or which tiles they can flip. Lights. And then these are also gonna flash like crazy when you win. Because when you flip the tiles, you get text on the other side that says jackpot. So I'm gonna also have to build the logic, like when you flip a tile, which I forgot. I'm gonna need to load in the Modpack invisible. I want to put a bunch of invisible buttons on top of this. Yeah, so you can just click on the tiles themselves. I don't even know why I have this big green section under here. You don't need it. Durf, do you know why I can't cycle backwards with the spud gun now? Yeah, you have to crouch. And press E. See, that cycles backwards. The spud gun was bad because, you know, people would accidentally cycle backwards when they're shooting spud guns, you know, at their friends and stuff. It wasn't the best solution. Durf, can you make a small walking Pokemon that can walk around during the stream? Yeah, but this is gonna take a lot of my brain power, so I need to kind of focus on this. All right, so then I also need like a button. You know what? I'll replace all the buttons later. I'm just gonna use normal buttons for now. Normal button. Okay. And then I'll need a button to roll the dice. Alright, and now I'm gonna need a bunch of logic to actually have the game in. So I'm gonna have, I guess, maybe a number block or a counter block to say like what the state of the game is. I'm not sure how this is gonna work exactly. What a great stream that I decided to do. You know, this might end in total failure. Let's go with a counter block. And then I'll have a bunch of tick buttons to change the state. Okay, so this is gonna be the game state. And we'll have an up and down button and a reset button. This will be down, and this will be reset. Okay, so on state 0, it's the start of the game. State 0 will be the start of the game, so white button will be to reset. That means, you know, I should probably also work on the flipping mechanism too. And the roll mechanism. I need to actually do a lot of work. Oh boy. use the buttons beneath it. Yeah, I could use like polygonal numbers, but eventually I want to bring in the invisible mod pack and just put invisible buttons on top of this stuff, just like this. So you won't see the button, but you'll be able to press it, and it'll activate whatever flipping mechanism it is. I might also do something like that for the dice too. Okay, rolling the dice. I want the ability... You know what? I think... Okay, this is going to be a little bit tricky. I think I need to... Like, I want the ability to just hold the button and continuously roll the dice. But, how do I keep track of, like, when the player rolled the dice and when they're allowed to flip? Like, I don't want the, I don't want these lights to, like, start flashing when you're just holding the... You know what? I think I'm gonna have to have, like, some logic that says when you're not holding this button down. So that's just a regular logic gate. I'm jumping all over the place, too. Like, I should organize my thoughts a little bit. Okay. So now you can hold this button as long as you want to roll the dice, but then as soon as you let go, it's not going to let you roll again until you move on to the next state, which is after you flip the tile. Okay, cool. Let's work on the flipping tile part. I'm really jumping all over the place here, but this is kind of how I program too. Okay, so I want this. I need to also figure out. I need to bring that ASCII block back out. I want to figure out how, what the number is for the characters that I need. Okay, so that's gonna be for 1 and 9. Let's get some number blocks out here. Does this even work? Okay, I think it's just 40. Okay. So then when I have to flip a tile, and it successfully flips, I need to set it 1 and 9 to 40. Oh my gosh. Okay. And these are already one more than their numerical value. So this is 10 already. And this is 2 already. What am I doing? What am I doing with my life? Let's stick down a math block for each one. And we're gonna set these to memory bits. Can I not have something on my hotbar? Thanks. Okay, so now that I have all my digital switches in place, I'll be able to flip these tiles on demand. Which is basically just gonna, oh, I need another math block too. I shouldn't have built this all in my way. Let's just get, we're gonna do it here for now. Okay. Yeah, and then they're all just gonna be addition. And, you know, I'm probably gonna have to, like, I'm gonna end up rebuilding this entirely. This is such a mess. Hey, Durf, can you make a music machine that plays the Thomas the Tank Engine theme song? I actually do want to make, it's on my to-do list somewhere for, like, video ideas. I want to make digital songs, because you can do that now. Although it's 40 beats per second. Yeah, so you could make up to like very quick songs, but I think it has to be like an interval of I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Hey Durf, how do you make a button that every time you press it, it will fire a different spud gun in like an order? Oh, that's actually really easy. Is it easy? In like an order. There's actually a few different ways that you could build it. Let's try to build that real quick, though, because I'm pretty sure that's really easy. So, how I'm going to build this is... we'll just build it right here. You know what? I'm not going to build it on this, because that's going to be a pain in the butt to disconnect if I want to share it on the workshop. So we got a bunch of spud guns. We're going to fire them in an order. I think we can use tick buttons. We can. Cool. I mean, it doesn't really matter if you use tick buttons or not, but tick buttons are going to be useful for this setup. Because then I can paint the last one white, which will reset the counter back to 0. So then I just put a math block here for each one. That's gonna trigger this and this. Okay. So, you just want a single button to do that, right? So a tick button will increment the counter, and it will also fire. How does one fire? I'm using the counter to check if the number is equal to some number offset. I'm pretty sure there's an easier way to set this up. Jeez, is it easier to go backwards to find the equals? It is. Yeah, so much faster. Okay, so then what you do is you set, because I'm lazy, I'm just going to use a counter for each of these. But you can use memory panels or number blocks if you really want to. You can ignore these tick buttons, because I'm just using them to set the value. So this is going to be a value of 0, so I don't actually need this. I don't need the button anyway. So we're going to check if these counters are equal. We're going to check if that's equal to 1. If that's equal to 2. If this is equal to 3. And this is equal to 4. So now when we click this, we can see it's switching. Oh, they're not, they don't actually fire, of course. But if they did, so let's reset this. If they did fire, can we just, do we activate that? I don't think we can activate it like that. Huh. But you know what we can do? I think this is what we need, is just an AND gate for each one. That's a stupid place to put it in. Okay, so now if we activate this button and this, if both those conditions are true, then we fire. Yes, this is what I want. And I'm pretty sure the logic gate can activate the, what am I doing? And gate. I'm pretty sure the logic gate can activate this. It's okay, so then that will activate the tick button, which will reset this back to 0. Nice. So something like that, right? That's what you were looking for? Who even asked for that? I don't even know. I don't even know who asked for that. I'm terrible with remembering names and stuff. Oh, look at that. It actually supports quite the speed. So yeah, you'll probably want to change all of these counter blocks for memory panels, one that just has 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4, or any number of guns. Durf, do you like memes? Do I like memes? I don't know if I like memes. They're very selfish. Self-centered, always talking about me. Okay, so what do I even have under here? I should probably be paying attention to what I'm doing. Right, I'm multiplying, and then add... Okay, so there's multiplication under there. So I need to set number values. Oh boy. I don't actually need all this stuff that I'm doing right here. But it's gonna help me figure out what I need. What am I even doing? I don't need these counters. I don't even need these buttons. What am I doing? Alright, so the final state is gonna say jackpot, remember? I remember. I remember what I'm doing. Whoops. So that's gonna be the last one as well. That one's gonna be an A. This one's gonna be a J. I don't... Okay, cool. I thought I switched that by accident. No, now it looks weird. Okay. Jeez. Professional builder here. Alright, so this is going to be the final state of the, Oh, Brent, you showed up. Let me do that thing. There we go. Indexes. Isn't the plural of indexes indices? I don't know, but we're just going to store this in the memory panel. And now we gotta set it and forget it. Did anybody ever figure out where that was actually from? I wasn't paying attention to chat at the time. It was from some infomercial, and I think it was for like an oven or something. I don't think it was actually Easy Bake Oven, but... Okay, I think we set them all. So now that means we don't need any of this anymore. But now we have the memory bits. And this will be the buttons to flip each tile. All this is eventually going to be hidden anyway. So I'm definitely going to need to rebuild this at some point. Crockpot. Was that what it was? Set it and forget it? I knew it was for like a... Well, it's pretty obvious that it's for a cooking thing. Okay. So, I made a mistake. I made a huge mistake. Oh, no. I'm gonna have to do it again. Okay. We'll just do it again. Yeah, I'm gonna use these as as number blocks. Instead of using a number block that's like painted white or black, I'm just gonna use these. So my mistake was that I actually needed to store the difference between these numbers, not the final result. Because I'm gonna be adding them together to flip the tile. Alright. And then we can disconnect those. What did I just do? These ASCII blocks, like they're very useful as like number blocks. Okay, so now what I actually need is I'm gonna store this value minus that value. Just do it up there. I don't know why I was so nitpicky about it being the right side up. Okay, so then these need to be painted white. Great. Okay. This is all temporary, so I this is nowhere close to what it's gonna look like, the final product. Okay, so that has the value that I'm looking for, and that's the value that I want to store in my crock pot. Here. Jeez. You know, it's really my fault for trying to build it so crammed together. I don't know why I did this to myself. I kind of wish I made my connection dots smaller before getting into this. Okay, now... now I can set it and forget it. Trust me, you'll see this work, this flipping mechanism, you'll see it work in like 30 seconds. Okay, so that's all set. Okay. Do I have these connected? I don't even have them connected. Alright, a little longer than 30 seconds. That's a multiplication block under there. And then we're going to just multiply that by whatever value this memory bit has, which is just 0 and 1, so we're turning it on and off. Maybe it is 30 seconds. And then we add those values. Oh my god, I really wish my connection dots weren't this size. I have a mod for that, but I'm also just gonna put up with it. And that's the flipping mechanism done. So now if we flip a tile, it'll go to the... There you go. That's the finished product. Alright, so now I just need a way to figure out if all of this... If all of them are flipped, then you win. So let's just add them together. And if it's equal to 8... If it's equal to... I'll store an 8 in there. Is it 8? It's not even 8, it's 9. I don't know why I said 8. Alright. So that's... There, we set that. I'm not connecting it from that end. I'm connecting it from this end. There we go. So now we can tell if we have all the tiles flipped and we win the game. Very nice. Okay, that's the flipping mechanism done and the end of the game mechanism done. Although I suppose I should also maybe I could do the flashing lights now too. Durf, use an AND gate. Really? Really? An AND gate just does the same thing? Oh my god, really? I don't want to delete it. What do you know? It does. Okay. So I'm an idiot. We figured that out. I mean, I'm pretty sure that was known for a long time. Let's get rid of this then. Well then, what do you know? Okay. So now I need... The flashing lights is going to be a little bit easier to do, I think. So if... If this is not on, then we're going to do highlighting. We're going to highlight whatever tiles we can flip based on the dice values. But if it is on, then we're just going to do random... How do we do random flashes? Maybe I'll just do, like, alternating, like, Price is Right style. See you later, Ruby channel. Yeah, thanks for spamming. Just use a dang AND gate. My god. Are we watching Khan hook up logic? No. No, I feel like Khan would have figured this out by now. It's like really a simple game. So I want, oh, that's, okay, so let's get the dice mechanism then going. What is this NOT gate here for? I forgot why I put that there. Oh, right. So that's to tell if I'm rolling the dice and not rolling the dice. And I still need, this is the state of the game. I still need to use this somehow. Oh boy. Alright. You know, I'm gonna have to probably end up using something like this. Interesting that I had to build this, or that I got a chance to build this before I finished the game, because this is probably gonna come in useful for me if I could just, so like zero, the zero state is gonna be the start of the game. If I roll a dice, then I'll be, well, I messed that up. If I roll a dice, then I'll be on this state, which is looking to flip a tile. So then, no matter how much I roll the dice, it shouldn't roll. Yeah, because then it's looking for a tile to flip, which should also be the state of the game that's checking if I lost the game. Oh my god, this is getting a lot more complicated than I thought it was. How long have I been streaming for? Oh my god, it's been almost an hour already. Jeez. I'm not gonna finish this today. Even though I feel like I got most of it done. But it's just like the actual program part. Like I gotta fit all these components together. Okay, so I need the dice then to be able to not flip. Which I'll probably just use a memory bit for that. A memory bit and an AND gate. And this is so crammed. Why am I not using more space? Okay, so now if we can flip, or if we can roll the dice, then that will turn on. If we can't flip the dice, this shouldn't turn on. There we go. So if we can't flip the dice, nothing will change. Okay, cool. So now I have the state can flip. Why am I saying flip the dice? Jeez, my brain is just gone. Okay, so these values, let's whip out some number blocks and see what the dice values actually are. Because we're going to need to randomly go between 1 and 6 for each of them. Oops, I should probably actually connect them to all the number blocks. 114. Is it 100? It's not 1,000. Yeah, it's 114. Okay, so memory panel away. Yes. I should just need one memory panel. I'm gonna move this game state thing down. Just put it somewhere else. So this memory panel will hold it has to hold one less than this. Okay, so now I have the offset for the dice. It's just the display anyway. For the dice display. Let's get rid of this. And I'm gonna use a random block for each die. Random. There it is. Just after pi. Okay, so that's the offset that we're... Why am I doing such complicated, crammed logic? I don't know. Maybe we'll... Maybe we'll do it down here, and then we'll cross our wires. Okay. So I need to store another value, which is going to be just 6. So so it's going to give me a value between 1 and 6. Oh, I don't have a switch. Durf, can you make a walking Pokemon by the end of the stream, please? Maybe not. I mean, you guys can make a walking Pokemon and send it to Fan Creations, which I'll probably do tomorrow. If you guys already aren't in my Discord, I have a fan creation chat set up where I'm going to be looking at all your creations tomorrow on a stream. Okay. I can't wait until mod makers throat. I can't wait until mod makers get the ability to just press E on a part and then have their like custom menu pop up where they could just like we could probably just set in any value on the memory panel. It would be so much more convenient than having to, you know, do what I just did, put a bunch of parts down and, you know, fiddle around with values. Alright, so that random is going to go between 1 and 6 for each of them every time that we roll the dice, which will be this. And we don't, this should not be connected. I hope that I didn't overwrite anything. I don't think I did. But this should be our dice mechanism. Ready to go. Okay. And then the random blocks will actually store the value. So we're going to use this, not this, because this is just a display. So let's turn on rolling. We're rolling the dice, and ha! We got a 7. So how I don't know if I actually explained this properly, but how the game works is you roll a dice, the 2 dice, and now that we have 2, 5, we can actually flip the tile 2, or we can flip the tile 5, or we can flip the tile 7. So the mechanics of this game and how it, like, 7, 8, 9 are special tiles where you actually need both dice to flip them. So they should have some sort of, like, priority. 1 is also kind of a special tile because you only need 1 dice, or 1 die, to flip it. And it's also like a 1 in 6 chance to actually get that value. Although you have 2 dice to get it, so I don't know if that increases your chances to like 1 in 3. It doesn't make sense. Like, no. Wouldn't it be like 1 in 24 or 12? I don't know how chances, probability works. But 7, 8, 9, and 1 are generally tiles that that you want to flip first. And then, like, depending on which tiles you have flipped for, like, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 and 6 are actually, like, very dangerous tiles to flip first. Because, like, if, let's say you roll and you get... Sure, this works. So this, it gives us a value of 10. There is no 10 tile. So we can choose 4 or 6. And if we flip 6, and then we roll again and we get 2 6s, that's game over already. Like, you can lose this game in 2 turns very easily. So you just gotta avoid... The same thing goes for 5 too. So you just gotta avoid 5 and 6. I also love Durf's modeling tutorials. I started learning Blender. I avoid Blender like it's the plague. I'm just used to... I actually used to model in a program called Animator, which is like another very obscure program. Everybody knows Blender, less people know Wings 3D, and even less people know about Animator. But Animator is like as if Wings 3D had every capability that Blender had. That's how I would describe it. Anyway, so that's the rolling mechanism. Done. We can't roll again. Cool. Okay, so now the comparison mechanism. Let's compare the values of our dice with the value... Oh boy. I'm still gonna need that, like, game state thing eventually. Because, like, we shouldn't be comparing the values when the game starts. Because obviously they need to roll first. Huh. Let's just work on it anyway. Sorry for the computer help spam, Durf. What? Have you been asking for help? If you have, I haven't been. Yeah, I haven't been reading. The stream chat for me, like, it highlights my name, Durf. So if you actually want to get my attention, you could say Durf in your message somewhere. But there's still no guarantee that I'd be a decent enough person to notice. This is using up a lot of my brain power. It's allocating too much brain RAM. Alright. So, the values, we need to compare these values, which is... Wait. I don't actually have these. This is just the display. I don't actually have the values for this. Or do I? No, I don't. I just need memory panels for this. Okay. Okay. Just Durf and not Durf? Yeah. Yeah, you don't have to at me. Durf, how are you today? I'm tired, possibly getting sick. You know how it is. Oh, hello, little kitty. What do you want? Go away. I'm so nice to my kitties. Okay, so this is gonna be 1. Set it. 2. Set it. 3. Set it. Wait. Yeah, okay, no. For some reason I thought I wasn't setting the actual, the proper value. 4. Set it. 5. Set it. 6. Set it. 'm wondering if I need to do this. Could probably just take the value from the ASCII block and -1. But then that's just gonna take up more blocks. More blocks and more connections, so let's not do that. Seven, set it. 8, set it. 9, set it. Okay. I kind of want to make sure that I actually got this right. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Cool. Cool. Okay, so now we just got to compare with each of them. Twice, 3 times, thrice. And then this will be the third value here. Okay, so now we have 3 dice. And all of these need to be equal. This is actually really good. Really good. It's going to give you a visual representation of how the matching works. Okay, so if let's wire this up first, I think. So we're checking if die 1 is equal to the number, if die 2 is equal to a number, or if both dice are equal to a number. Which we don't actually need to wire up for the one tile. But I did anyway. Alright. Now all of this to there. Oh boy. Yeah, I think this is probably the best way to handle it. Just do die 1 first. That was easy. Now die 2. And die 3. That was actually not nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. Probably has something to do with the order that I wired it in. Like, I'm not getting super confused about overlapping wires. Alright. So yeah, here you can see that we can flip 4 or 6. So I just need an OR gate for each of them now. Jeez. Alright, OR gate for each of them. Hold on, I think I gotta let a cat out. Or maybe he just wants attention, I don't know. Oh. Honestly, that cat is too cute. It just looks up at me all innocently, like, are you gonna let me out? But like, he doesn't realize I'm trying to. He's a stupid boy, but he's cute. All right, so I just need to set this to OR for each of them. Yeah, I failed to set it to OR. How do I manage to do that? Okay. You, or you. I hope I connected that right. Got a weird bit of lag there, and I'm not sure if that connected right. And I won't be able to tell if I did either. Too many overlapping wires. Alright, so now if we roll, first of all, we gotta turn on the rolling dice. So if we roll the dice, I'm gonna try to get this all in the same frame, as you can see. Let's maybe get rid of that. So if we're rolling the dice... oh, boy. Okay, so now I actually got to use this, yeah, so I got a 1 and a 2, but I can flip 1, 2, and 3. Got a 4 and a 5. I can flip 4, 5, or 9. But yeah, now I actually have to use this gate over here, because I don't want those lights to be flashing while I'm rolling the dice. So this gate over here tells me if I'm currently rolling or not. So now if this is on, and these are on, oh boy, some more complicated wiring. Durf, how do you use the orientation block? So the orientation block is complicated, and well, it's not actually that complicated. We're going to be making it much easier to use in the next Modpack update. So I'm actually holding off on making like any tutorial videos on it. As a matter of fact, I should probably be recording a video for the Scrap Mechanic Mods channel, talking about like the radar stuff and things like that. Because like I saw Neeb's Gaming video where they were trying to use the 3D radar, but they didn't realize that it has like a limited range, so they just thought that it didn't work. Also, they didn't realize how to use the Durf key. Durf, you should use smaller connection customize it. Yeah, I should, but I'm not, because I like to torture myself. Alright, so let's get AND gates all up in here. And we're about to make this wiring job much worse. So much worse. By doing this. I love to torture myself. This is what happens when you try to do something that looks good the first time around, but then you don't plan anything out with it. It just looks like this. A complete mess. Alright, and I'm not rolling. But yeah, definitely gonna have to rebuild this. So all this... What just happened? Okay, all this logic is gonna be hidden. I don't even know if you guys see the lag too, or if it's just like... No, it wouldn't be my monitor. Anyway. Oh. Obviously, hook up the lights too. So these indicator lights are going to be on the front, but the logic is all going to be hidden somewhere. So they don't show up when you're not, while you're rolling. But then when you're not rolling, bam. Now the problem with this is, I forgot I need, oh no, it's not a problem. It's not a problem at all, because I can just use these memory bits. Yay, more wires. What am I doing? More wires. What? Are they all? Oh, they're all, okay, that's right. I was trying to figure out why. Oh no, this is not what I want. Hold on, let's not hook these up. I can't be making mistakes like that. Alright. So... I need a NOT gate for each of them. For each one of these memory thingies, I need a NOT gate. Or NOR gate. Or whatever gate is the opposite of AND. Yeah, let's just stack it on top. Durf, are you from Canada? It's a tile game that you have to flip, which is essentially opening the box. Really weird. But there's different versions of the game. So like, I think the hardest version of the game has 12 tiles. This is just 9 tiles, so it's like, I think that's the style that originated from Thailand. and just you roll 2 dice. That's what I'm building right here. It's sort of like the mechanism behind it. I still have to build like the actual game program itself that says like which stage of the game I'm in and the win and losing sequence. But yeah, you flip I don't know why I say flip. You roll 2 dice, and then you can flip tiles, and then when you flip the tile, you basically have to flip all the tiles to spell out jackpot, and then that's how you win. It's like a gambling game. Durf, you should add a LED screen that displays the numbers. What? Why? What? What do you mean? What do you mean LED screen? Brent, you're saying orient mode in the exometer. I don't actually know if that update is out yet. We still have to update the mod pack, so I don't know if people even have orient mode. They should, I think, maybe. Durf, would it be possible in the future to add a rotation meter? Oh. Yeah, that's the... So, the orient mode is supposed to work like the compass, except instead of horizontally, it's vertically. Which is like pointing up in the sky. That's the north for that mode. Durf, can you please make a death animation for a scrap mechanic so you can spud gun fights for multiplayer stuff? It's possible for us to create animations for a seat. Although it's not that complicated of animations. Yeah, no. The short answer is no. What you're looking for can't be made. Not by any mod maker. Like, it might be possible to, I don't know, make some very simplistic death animation, but you'd have to get into a seat and then press left and right to actually animate it, and that's not anything that anybody's looking for. Durf, orient mode is already out. Okay, cool. Like an alarm clock screen, that was my thought. Couldn't you just... So you're talking about like a 7-segment display? I think there's already a mod that does that. Dark, okay, bye. Wow, okay. Were you just here just to ask me about if a mod was possible? Boy. Okay, so I have most of the game set up. Now how do I actually turn this into a game? Oh boy, oh boy. Let's see. So I need to know if it's the start of the game. I could use a counter. What is this? Oh, this is can roll. Okay. Yeah, that's actually super useful. Let's leave that there. Okay. Okay, so I guess we're gonna use a counter for the state thing, like I mentioned earlier. So state 0 is gonna be the start of the game. It shouldn't actually be lighting up stuff, but I think I'm gonna fix that later, because like I also want it to do like a light up sequence. Maybe I'll just do that right now. Those are AND gates connected to the lights. Yeah. Okay, let's just fix that right now. Yeah, we're totally gonna fix that right now, because that's easier than doing the other part. Okay. So basically I want to switch between this bottom row of gates and this new row of gates, which is going to be the jackpot light up sequence, which I'll probably just do with a simple timer. Timer? My eyes are starting to not work. Something like that. And then we just, Oh. Oh. No, 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 no. Let's not do it here. Let's, Because I want it all to be synchronized, so I'm just gonna do it over here. And then I'll just alternate. Yeah, that's already set. No, wait. How did I mess this up? There we go. That's what I wanted. So now I set the top one to every second gate. Like this. It's not exactly like Price is Right style lighting, but alternating lights works too. Okay, so now I just basically need to switch between this row of logic gates and this row of logic gates and connect. Oh, shoot. Connect those to the light, like the output of that switch to the light. How do I do that? Durf, in the original game, if you rolled a 6 and 4, you could pick any combination of 10, but it has to be equal to 10. Well, that's the same as rolling, this is the same as rolling a 5 and 5, or 3 and 7, or 2 and 8. But you can't roll an 8. So if you have 6 and 4, it'd be like the same as rolling 2 5s. Which isn't that useful, because if you, like I mentioned earlier, if you roll a 5, and then you roll double 5 on the next turn, like, it's game over. Because you can't, there's no tiles that you can flip if you already flipped 5, and then you roll double 5, there's nothing that you could flip, so that's game over. Which, that's going to be a hassle a hassle to figure out how to do that, how to check all the dice. I mean, I have all the status of, or all the dice. What am I saying dice for? No. I'm not doing that. That's the original style of the game, I'm pretty sure. I'm just doing the style that I was first introduced to, which was the style from Thailand. Just very simple anyway. It doesn't make a difference for your chances of winning anyway. Durf, any new blocks coming to the Modpack in the next update? No, just some updates. We're working on the Modpack beta, so you'll probably see some new blocks coming to that too. Some new weapons, actually. Durf, can you make a transformer that can transform? Yes, but I won't. Oh my god, no, Brent, I'm not doing that. No. No way. You know what? Let me see if I can, let me see if I can find... Because I told you guys, I already programmed this game once before. Where would it be? Online... Durf? Games. Shut the box. Okay. I'm gonna upload the game that I programmed in JavaScript to the Scrap Mechanic Mods website right now. Well, that was quick. Okay, let's see if it worked. scrapmechanicmods.com/shut the box. No. Okay, it didn't exactly work. I forgot that there's a folder inside the folder. There's the full URL. You can actually play the game that I made in JavaScript already. And it does have, if you click the gear icon, there's a button in the menu that shows your shortcut keys. So if you want to play it with the shortcut keys, I think that's a little bit faster than clicking around. But anyway, that's just, it's the game that I'm trying to build right now. That's what it is. No, Brent, I'm not doing that. No. Why? Because it's easier for me. Why? Like, no. Jeez, no. Alright, so... if all the tiles are flipped... Yeah, so this basically oh. Okay, so I could just use these bottom AND gates with this. Yeah. Okay, so it's these AND gates here, or these gates that'll tell me if it's all flipped or not. Okay. So then this gate connects to... Oh my god, this is getting painful. And then Brent wants to make my life even worse, as usual. Speaking of, Brent, did you do the thing that you were supposed to do for the Modpack update? Because people ask me about it, and I just say, well, I'm waiting on Brent to do his part, and he's not. So... And to be fair, it's because your computer went kaput for a bit there. Okay, I don't even know if I got that. I think... It just looks like 7 connection lines. I don't know if I got them all. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I think I got them all. Durf, when nukes come into Modpack Beta, when they're done. Asking me is not going to make them any more done. Although me not streaming is going to make them more done. Durf, remember when I spammed your Discord, then you kicked me? No, I don't. And I think the point is for me to not remember, because I shouldn't have to deal with that stuff. I mean, if you're a fan of me and you want to be in my Discord, you shouldn't be spamming anyway. But now I think I have bots that deal with that. Okay, so I have this sequence that tells me, wait, why is it... Oh, that's right, because I disconnected the lights. Okay. It's actually just really hard to see which logic gates are lit up. Okay, so the AND gates are set up. That's the highlighting sequence. Now I need it. This is the switch. Oh, boy. I still don't know how to switch between them. Wait, yes I do. Do I? Yes. Yes, I do. I definitely know how to do it. So I need to connect this AND gate to this entire thing here, so that this entire thing turns off, and then I'll just use an OR gate. And then I'll show you what it looks like when you have highlighting and then when you win. So I'm glad that I got this out of the way, because that's probably one of the harder... Well, one of the harder... It's not even the harder bits to figure out, but like... before I started, I didn't know how I was going to do it. Alright, so now I just need a bunch of OR gates. Why doesn't it switch? Like, I don't know how I mess up setting it to an OR gate. Okay. So these OR gates are going to connect to the lights. And this top row connects to the OR gates as well. That is not, what am I doing? What did I disconnect? Did I disconnect anything, or did I just grab this? I don't know. Hopefully I didn't disconnect something. Just gotta be careful with what I'm grabbing. Okay. If you hold left click before you exit out of the window, it doesn't register Durf. What? Alright, well anyway, let's just connect these, this top row to the lights. Yeah, there we go. Oh my god, why? I should have, like, for a prototype version, I should have built it, like, spread out, like, so in such a huge area. I should not have done this. Such a headache. Okay, are those the lights? No, it's the top. Yeah, it's the top thing. So I just hook it up like so. There. Okay, and that's done. Finally done. Oh my god. Thank god. It's done. Oh, right, we can't flip. Okay, cool. So that'll highlight for us which tiles we can flip. And let's say we have flipped all of our tiles already. And once we flip all tiles... Ah, why me? Why? Why is this happening? Why is the music stopping too? Just... I have another tab open for the music playlist, and YouTube is just like, hey, are you still listening to music? Like, yes. Why do you think I'd have a music playlist playing? Oh my god. YouTube is just like a pain in the butt lately. Okay, so I gotta figure out what's going on with this light here. It's not this sequence, so it's probably just my wiring job. And it is. It is just my wiring job. The wire didn't disappear. What did I just wire up? Oh my god. Why is this such a... No! You know what? You know what? You know what? Bam. That's how we deal with unwanted wires. Now, how do I do this again? Jeez. Yeah, it was just an OR gate for the bottom one. And this top one. Okay, and that has to connect to this light. What the? Oh no, it's this top gate that... Wait, what? I'm confused. Okay, it was the bottom gate that I accidentally connected. That makes sense. Okay. What? What? No. Maybe I just didn't connect this one properly. Okay, there we go. There we go. So that's the winning sequence. Finally, oh my god. Oh, right. Okay, so that's a 4. Yeah, okay, so we can highlight. We can either highlight the 4 die, or the tile, or we win. Okay, cool. And that'll automatically happen when all the tiles are flipped. Very nice. Oh my god. Jeez, this is getting stressful. Oh my god, I'm actually getting a headache from that. Alright, so what am I doing? That's the question that still has yet to be answered. I need to see if... Oh no, well, it shouldn't highlight on the first dice roll. So I still need to check if this is equal to 0, which is the start of the game. Don't oh no. No, wait. That's actually really easy to do. Wait. It's actually really easy to do. Okay. We just need an AND gate. I think it's an AND gate. And this is 0 currently. So that's not going to turn on the AND gate. And no matter which state we're in, other than 0. Alright, cool. So now we just... so many wires and connection dots, I can't deal with it. So now we just connect this AND gates to all of these gates across. And we've started with the game state programming. Great. Okay, so now none of the tiles light up until after we've started the game, which should be after the first roll. So we could set this already on, and then set this dice roll. No, setting it to that would not be a good idea. Can we do this? No. I mean, that's not what I want. So if I'm rolling the dice and then we let go. Okay, so that's the state that I want to start in. So then when we roll the dice, it'll roll until we get some dice, and then it won't let us roll again. Very nice. And then I just need to tick this after we flip a tile. Okay. Okay. Now delete it. You know what? I haven't I'm actually afraid to save this on the lift because there's some like logic memory bit stuff going on that I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen with saving it on the lift. Make it blow up when you win. That's actually really funny. I might just do that. That's pretty funny. I might do that. Yeah, we have dynamite in here somewhere. Do we? Yes, we do. Yeah, we can activate it with some logic too. But I'm not gonna add that until the very end. See you later, Prophet. Yeah, it's getting pretty late, even for me too. I haven't eaten anything yet today, so I don't know. I predicted that I wasn't going to be able to finish this, but I'm going to give this game state thing a try and see if I can get it done by the end of the stream. But I'm going to give myself maybe like a half hour. So the problem with this is that I don't know if, like, when people spawn this off the lift, if it's just gonna start ready to go like this. So I guess let's figure it out. Nothing seemed... Oh, okay, no, things happened already. Things happened that I didn't want to happen. No, wait, maybe we're good. Yeah, that's actually good. Okay, so when you pick it on the lift, pick it up on blah, 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 blah. That might be a way to cheat, though. Oh, that's probably going to be a way to cheat. If you just pick it off the lift, you can roll again. Let's save it like this. I mean, I don't think it really matters. Or wait. Let's save it like this and see what happens. Because if you pick it up again and put it down, then it turns off. Yeah, so we want to save it with it on. Although it's still not going to solve the problem of people can cheat just by picking it up on their lift to re-roll their dice an infinite number of times. So I need to figure out a way to fix that. Well, let's save it as it is now. And see what happens when we spawn it. Yeah, it seems to be working just fine. Oh, except for the game state part. Ooh, double 6. That's a terrible first roll. Alright. Let's get rid of this. Okay. Math block memory doesn't save to the lift. What are you talking about? These are still random. This is still addition. These are still equals. There's nothing to save in the math block. Well, this was the old one, actually. Let me just pull out a new one. Yeah, you can see it's all there. There might be an issue with, like, if you're playing on somebody else's game and you're just a guest in their game, maybe you don't see it. And that might be an issue for Brent Batch to take a look at. Anyway, so game state 0. Game state 0. Should not let us flip. I think I'm just gonna do the lazy way like this. Put an equal sign for every value. Where am I right now? Is it this one? Alright, so for 0, 1, 2... Okay, how many states do I need? Start of the game. Start of the game is also ready to roll. I think. Maybe I need a separate state for the start of the game and ready to roll. Because, like, start of the game is preventing these from highlighting. So, start of the game is going to be 0. Ready to roll should probably be 1. 2 is ready to flip. And then 3, well, end of the game, winning the game is already built in to the game, so I don't need a state for that. The reward that the player gets is just having all the tiles flipped and the lights going. That's their reward. So that's already built in. I don't need to worry about that. That'll happen in the flip state, or even after the flip state. So after the flip state, I need another state to check if we won or not. So that state then is just going to check if we won, which its only purpose is just to prevent this last state, which is lost the game. And then I'll have a big old red light for when you lose the game. And if I was smart, I would have stored another offset for the letters to just overwrite all the letters with, like, you lose or something like that. Well, we'll just paint this red. And that'll be the you lose light. And that'll check after you flip. No, wait, what? I don't need that. I don't need that after you flip. I just need that. So start the game, or we can roll the dice. Those are the first 2 states. And then after we roll the dice, that's when we check, did we lose the game? Because then we'll be able to tell if, based on, like, what we can flip here. I need to rewire these buttons. But yeah, based on what's already flipped and what we can flip, if we can do a move this turn. So that'll be checking the game if for game over. Game over. That's what I could have fit on the text here. Game over. When I rebuild this, it's probably going to be so much better. My mastermind was way more crazy. Oh, Mr. Show Off over there. Jeez. You know, I'm gonna do a video on your mastermind game. That's pretty swank. I just don't know when I'm gonna do it. And I started this, and now if I put it down, and I'm gonna forget everything about it, and it's gonna be a bad time. Alright, so I can flip. I start the game, or I can... Why am I saying flip the dice? Flip the dice! Just like you're doing a table flip, but you're just doing it to dice. Flip those dice. So we can flip a tile, which is also checking the game for game over. If it is game over, then we're going to go over to... And we're just going to turn on the light. So it's not even that big of a deal. Do I even need another state? I think I only need 3 states. So then how do I wire this up so that instead of... Why is this not going? Oh, right, because it turns on. Okay. So how do I wire this up so that if all of these How can I just, like... I'm trying to think of doing this, like, in a very analog sort of way. Which might need, like, an entire couple of rows of logic gates down here. These are the can flips, and these are the already flipped. So I need to check if these are not on while these are on. Or yeah, I need to check if any of them they're not on. So many crossed wires. This is such a pain in the butt. So it's my own fault, though. What? I don't know how I mess that up sometimes. We'll eventually get to the fan creations one day. It'll be tomorrow. I'm gonna put that stuff on some wheels and crash a game or two. Oh no. Hello, Derpy Otter. Red and Pig radio shows. I'm back. Anyone remember when I was here before? I do. But my brain is just so fried right now. God, I was not ready to do this today. So we're checking. Oh my god, I'm just about done on brain power. You guys could probably tell. I'm slowing down a lot. So we check this for can flip. Right? I think. Do I even want this? I don't even know if I want this. Okay. So we can flip them. That's what these... Why did I even have this? No, this is just a flipped state. It's not flipped. And then I need AND gates. Oh my god, I'm so done. I'm so done. I don't think I even need these NOT gates. They could probably just be the AND gates that are right here. If they can flip, and then I can flip this. There we go. Okay. No, I think I got it. I think I got it. Okay, I almost got it. Almost got it. So this last row of AND gates is going to be the final check. I gotta see if all of them are off. Then I lose. But only if I'm in the state where I am trying to flip a tile. So the first two are rolling the dice. The last one's going to be... These should be equal. So yeah, if I'm trying to flip a tile and none of these final logic gates are on, I should probably connect them, shouldn't I? Jeez. Oh, okay. I think I'm just gonna end it after this, cause like, boy, I'm completely fried. For some reason, this is a lot harder for me than actual programming. Okay. So yeah, that's the game over sequence. It's not supposed to be on because we're supposed to be in another state right now after we flip a tile. So let's roll the dice. We got 6 and 1. We can roll 1, 6, or 7. And they're all flippable, and they're 1, 6, and 7. So let's just get like everything except for 9 flipped. Let's roll the dice again. We're most likely not going to get 9, but you'll see the light's not supposed to be on right now. So while we're rolling, it's doing some crazy things, and there should be the game over light, which should also turn off the entire thing. It should turn off the ability to flip. It should turn off rolling the dice, and then I should also have a giant reset switch somewhere. Okay, this is actually, it's going. He's gonna end it. Yes. Let's end it. Also, congratulations to my computer for pulling through this stream and not a single random restart. Good job, little buddy. All right, this is how I end it. Actually, you know what? Let's end it in a logical way, because why not fry my brain some more? All right, we're just gonna do it right here. If the tile is flippable and we flip it, there we go. We're just gonna play some Russian roulette. That'll take care of it. Hopefully that'll take care of all of it. Alright, so now we're just gonna roll this dice over here. Non-stop. We're just gonna keep on rolling this dice until we hit, until we roll a 9, which is a 4 and a 5, or a 3 and a 6. Well, I forgot that the values passed on while we're rolling. Whoops. Whoops. Well, yeah, that was the end of that. Cool. Oh man, I'm so tired. I'm not even tired. I'm just done. I'm done. Yeah, I'm gonna have to end it here, folks. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream, and look forward to the video when I actually have this thing finished. Although I'll probably have to take another live stream to actually work on this a little bit more. So it'll be a while till you get an actual video with the completed version. But anyway, have a good night, everyone.